please like and subscribe.
Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading. All right, Collective, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So you might not resonate with the whole reading. You might not resonate with any of the reading. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Collective, I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Creator, Holy Spirit of the Most High, grandmothers and grandfathers and ancestors of the highest realms, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance of the highest realm for the highest good that does harm to no one, for the collective. Thank you. Only the knowledge and wisdom of the highest realms is welcome here. Thank you. All right. I say that because we can get some low dimensional stuff coming in too, and it depends on what needs to come in. Sometimes I discern it, sometimes I allow it through, sometimes I don't. All right. So I asked Spirit tonight what there was a message for the collective about the reading and about what's going on right now. And I heard the loneliness of the path. Yes, the path is lonely. It can be lonely, because you're not focused on anyone else anymore. You're focused on here, on home. And you're really, when you get into that place, you are what the Bible calls as blameless. And it's not to say that you're not accountable to anything. It's the fact that you have a relationship with truth. You're in an antinomian, oh yes, that's what it is, an antinomian perspective, where you have to let go of the word fair and us and them. Because there's no more good versus evil. It's now good versus evil, but on a dimension that is in service of your growth and their growth and everybody's growth. Therefore, everyone's right, starting with yourself. So that's why sometimes it can be lonely. Yes, it can be isolating. Lonely at the top, not necessarily isolating. A poem comes into my mind that Ram Dass used to tell, that he learned, Ram Dass, when he learned this in India. And it was about, you'll be walking along a desert road, or like a desert. You're walking in the desert and you'll have gone for miles. And then you'll see a fire. You'll see somebody's got a fire lit. And you'll be so happy to know that there's somebody else here. And that's the path. He's walking through the desert in the dark. Miles and miles and miles in the dark, being a lamp unto his own path, just like the hermit, and the hermit holds up the lamp, being a lamp unto your own path, walking in the desert, because in truth we are in our own desert. That's it. We are. All right, so that's absolutely, so the path can be lonely. Yes, it can. Yes, till you meet people like us that connect, and that's why I love doing the lives. I'm so honored at who comes in through to my channel, because my channel, one of the comments on the poll that I did, and the user, the viewer, the subscriber, beautiful subscriber, said that they love my channel and they love the content. And no, she's right. He or she is right. It's not for everyone. It's not. It's welcome to the higher dimensions of tarot. All right, let's begin. The first card? The Magician's Sword. Number 37. 37 could be significant to you in some way, or when we break it down, it becomes a 10. When that gets broken down again, that becomes a 1. So I'm seeing Magician's Sword, 37, completion and new beginning. Completion and new beginning with some sort of truth. Yes, and confidence in your magic. So some sort of truth that you did in the recent past, and you spoke from something within you. You've changed your life in some way. You've changed your life in some way. The end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. You ended a cycle in truth and you began a new cycle in truth. It doesn't mean the cycle you ended was all in truth, but the way you ended it was in truth. And then beginning a new cycle in truth. That's what this is. 10 and then the 1 with the Magician's Sword. All right, what's the next card? Mindful groupthink. Mindful groupthink. Number 40. This could be the 4th house on the medicine wheel, on the zodiacal wheel, which is home and personal history. So it could be family. It could also be personal history. It doesn't have to be ancient times, like when you were a childhood. It could be like yesterday or last week. It could be both. Okay, so it could be family, it could be workplace, but it is your personal history. Okay. And the last card is the closing door. Completion. Completion. Whoever you are, your path is accelerated. I feel like your path is accelerated. Do you notice that? Do you notice how growth, or I certainly do, like I feel like growth is like sped up exponentially, even in my own life. I just kind of like, whoa. And even in the readings too. That's interesting, because you completed a cycle and began a new one with the Magician's Sword. I'm seeing the mindful group think. I'm seeing that as a rite of passage. I'm seeing Christ passing through the group. So what Christ symbolized, I heard this beautiful Irish priest talking about this today on Aubrey Marcus. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh. And he said that Christ, the symbol of Christ, an archetype of Christ, that Christ was a prototype. We're all the sun, we're all the sun. It was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. Anyway, that's what I feel, is that you're passing through the middle of the group. This is some sort of a rite of passage, mindful group think, and then a closing door, completion. So yes, whoever you are, and this is number 5, so this is change, more change coming in. I feel like you are nearing the top of the feather. That's what I'm feeling, because the hairs get shorter, which means your growth, it doesn't slow down. It's just, the path more. You're more familiar with patterns and habits in yourself. Therefore, it doesn't take you years and years to get through one of these. You're more, very much aligned. And when you get to the top of the feather, it's not that you die. It just means that you're now aligned with spirit. You and spirit are one. So I feel like your growth here, Sky Bitch. What did I just say? Possibility for union, Sky Bridge. This is number 47, which is master number, ends up in a master number, which is number 11, which breaks down to a 2. And master numbers uh, double in the number they are reduced to. So this breaks down to a 2, and 2 is a double, which becomes a 4. Again, home and personal history. Now let's add up the whole thing here. So 1 plus 4 plus 5 is 10. 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. Okay, hold on a second here. 1 plus 4 is 5, 10. Plus 4 is 14. Okay, so this is 5, so this is change. The overall reading here is change. Change, and that's what I mean. I feel like you're near the top of the feather. You're very wise. This is not your first rodeo. I feel like this is almost like it's like rite of passage. It's like a test. It's a test to see how far you have come. To see how far you have come. It's not about the group. You can't change them. You can only change you. So this is about, yes, absolutely. Okay. Okay, this one. What is the Magician's Sword, Creator? What is the Magician's Sword? Confidence in your magic. Yes, the Creator's also saying, they're also saying, you could be in a room full of people, you know, always being with others while you are, always being alone while you're in the midst of others, while you're with others, because we're born alone and we die alone. We live inside of our bodies alone. We can't take anybody else inside of our bodies, so we're always alone. And then when you're very aware on your path, I think that makes, like for me even too, just to kind of, anyway, I'm not even gonna go there, okay. But it can make you feel very alone until you start talking about it, and then all of a sudden people start showing up and going like, oh my God, that's exactly how I feel. You know, and then you realize you're really not alone. No, you realize you're really not alone. Okay, the Magician's Sword. What is the Magician's Sword, Lord? Creator. Holy Spirit, the Magician's Sword. But there is a sense of togetherness alone. It's such a paradox. It's a paradox. Life, truth is a paradox. Okay. Yes, you closed out a cycle of... Oh, interesting. God, oh my God, you guys. Okay. You closed out a cycle where you were in a relationship or contract with a group of people who made you feel powerless, very powerless. I feel like you were always trying to work toward redemption of yourself, redeeming yourself, but you were never ever enough. You never felt like you were enough. You were never good enough, tall enough, skinny enough, fat enough, long enough, short enough, high enough, you know, like all of it. Fast enough, slow enough. Oh my God, you know, like that's it. So you could never kind of measure up. And this is what you closed with truth. You closed something with truth. Because I'm seeing you your strategy here, the way I'm reading this last card here, your strategy here is that you're not deceiving. Maybe the people you're leaving behind feel like you're deceiving. But what I'm seeing you doing is gathering up the swords because you don't want these infecting your future. And so whatever you have done, you were not carrying these swords. Look at him looking toward the future as he's running back toward the past. So whatever you have done, you have closed a cycle in truth. You brought these truths Either you told yourself the truth about it, and therefore I think that's what this is. You did some work on yourself. Maybe you talked to the other people too. Maybe that is a possibility too, that you talk to whoever is involved here, and you were able to leave swords in the earth, point down in the earth, resolved, finished. As you move into the future, with now you're back now to your past because you've closed out a cycle and working very hard, ascending. Oh, I just heard climbing Jacob's ladder. Climbing Jacob's ladder through your experiences, through your challenges, through whatever you can lay hold of, whatever the universe brings you as a challenge, as an obstacle. Obstacles do not block the way, they are the way. Mary O'Malley said it this way: what's in the way is the way. So that's it. So that's what I'm feeling. And you are on a new path. I feel like you have come through a rebirth of some kind where you are no longer lying to yourself. Whatever you did here with the Seven of Swords, the strategy and tactic you did to get through deception, through self-deception, whether you confronted somebody, maybe you confessed something to somebody else, maybe you talked about this with somebody else, whatever you did, you were able to leave the past in the past. It's always, we carry the past with us in our memories, but I feel like the swords, when they were up, were kind of judgments, and you were able to neutralize those judgments. And this was not a one and done, okay? This was not a one and done. This was whatever you did to close out a cycle and begin a new cycle in truth and confident in your magic. Your magic is rooted in truth, and your confidence in your magic. You're confident telling the truth. I feel like the truth is what protects you. I feel exactly the truth is what protects you. And those involved cannot, oh my gosh, I just heard you shall not pass. Those in the past cannot, you're free to turn your back now. That's exactly what this is. Oh my God. You are free to turn your back now and work hard, ascending Jacob's ladder within yourself, climbing the vibrations within yourself. Because the people who you've left behind can't get through. There's like a veil of, how do I say this? There was some sort of deception that had happened. This card is representing some sort of deception. But you were able to neutralize this deception in your life, but it doesn't mean you neutralized it in their lives. Whoever this is that are attached to this contract with you can't pass through here because they can't tell the truth. They don't have a relationship with the truth. They don't have a relationship with the truth. That's too bad. That's too bad. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yes, yes, yes. You climbing the vibrations, you have victory. You have victory. Not only do you have victory, but you know what the hell you're talking about. You trust your magic. Swords, fire. Six of Wands. Wands is fire. This is Leo energy. You trust your fire. You trust the truth. And that's what I mean. This is why the truth has your back. This is why the truth now, whatever this deception was, and you telling the truth about it, maybe you gave these people your power in the past and blamed everything on them, but whatever you did, you were able to take responsibility for whatever was going on here that made you feel powerless and never enough. You took responsibility for your relationship with these archetypal energies. They weren't channeling them, you were. Maybe to keep people in your life happy. That's what we do, man. We keep ourselves small because it's safer, you know, until we can learn to stand up and tell the truth and name what's going on, diagnose what's going on. And as soon as you do that, you turn on the light, and people that aren't telling the truth will scatter like rats. Okay, what is group mind, creator? What is group mind? A mindful group think. Mindful group think. Mindful group think. So that's it. Whatever you have done, you are ascending Jacob's ladder with truth and through your own life, through your challenges, through the obstacles that the creator brings you, that your higher soul brings you. Holy smoke, I'm just getting vertigo after vertigo. So this is landing with someone. And absolutely, the music isn't too loud. It seems a little. Okay. What is groupthink, creator? Groupthink, groupthink, groupthink. So there's a lot going on in your mind. Could be a lot going on in your mind, or maybe it's the group. There's a lot going on in everyone else's mind about you. I think it's a little bit of both. Okay. Okay, creator, what is mindful groupthink? Mindful groupthink. Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man in reverse, the Lovers upright, and the Nine of Pentacles upright. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, okay, this is the group mind thinking about you. I normally don't like doing readings like this because it feels like a bunch of drama and he said, she said, but no, the creator wants this known. For whatever reason, this is important for you to know that you're aware of someone else's lack of, because you're looking right at it. I feel like you are the Queen of Wands. Some readers see this card as very bad. You know, I don't. I see this as the feminine nature of the magician. And the King of Wands is the masculine nature of the magician. But because it's fire energy, it's the magic in you. It's the passion. It's the word, the force behind your word, the spirit within your word. My word is my wand. Well, that's it. So the Queen of Wands being very courageous, determined, and full of joy because you're in touch with your feminine part of the feminine side of your magician, and you're looking right at someone's lack of sacrifice. I'm feeling like you can see it and they can see that you can see it. It's almost like they're watching you look right at someone's lack of sacrifice, or you're aware of it. It's like, I don't know how you're seeing a lack of sacrifice, but you are, and they're aware that you are. There's like an energetic language going on behind the scenes that you're speaking with these people just by your progression. You know, it's just like me in the reading. I know who comes into the readings. You know, I've got my own haters, okay? And I know when they come into the channel. I can feel the energy. I can feel the energy when they come into the reading. When I know they're watching the channel, I know it. I can feel it. So it's the same thing with you. You're aware, you're looking, you're watching, you're aware of someone else's lack of sacrifice within a group mind around you. You have made many sacrifices to get you here. All of your lives, that's for me too, man. To get into the path of my heart, the path of the heart of my heart. Yes, we have to stop lying to ourselves. Absolutely. So this is what I'm seeing is you are aware of someone's lack of sacrifice. They're aware that you're aware of it. But they're looking at you because you're the lover. What I'm seeing here, you could be with somebody who somebody else is coveting. You know, maybe they're looking at your partner like, you know, that's a real catch and they would like to be with your partner or something like that. It could be that too for some of you. Okay, I hate that kind of drama. It's like sucks. But what I'm feeling also for others of you at a higher level is that your masculine and feminine aspects of yourself have returned home. And that's what I feel like this is more than anything. There could be a little bit of jealousy about your happy marriage, maybe that's what this is. But more than anything, this is also about jealousy, about the fact that your masculine and feminine natures of God have returned home. You're a powerhouse. When you speak from a place of knowing, a place of power, your creativity, because your masculine and feminine energies are reunited. They're reunited, and you are now creating from this place. I feel like people are watching you, and you are coming into a great deal of finances. This could be money, this could be, if you can touch it, hold it, weigh it, taste it, this is a pentacle. So it doesn't have to be money, but you're having new experiences come in, new tangible experiences come in that is expanding your consciousness, expanding your own inner wealth through your wisdom, through your experiences, through succeeding through challenges. That's what I'm feeling. You're succeeding through challenges. And your energetic financing is your wisdom, is the wisdom that you hold within you. And I'm feeling like people are talking about you. People that are possibly in your family, people that feel like family. This could be people that used to be friends, people like, you know, like in your workplace even, people that know you at work. Okay, there was more. I was like, whoa, okay, there's more, okay. And at another level, all these cards are about you, except the Hanged Man in reverse is not about lack of sacrifice. All of these cards then being about you. You're the Hanged Man in reverse, not no longer being about sacrifice when it comes to you at your higher level, but it's about how you proved people wrong about you. People made, and that's why they're talking about you. That's why I was kind of like, that's why they're talking about them. That's kind of lame. Like, these people need to get a life. But the thing is, you remember how I said it's like your swords were in the past and they were like judgments that were up, and you took responsibility for those judgments and left those swords in the past. That's almost like, how do I say that great? It's like a filter. It's like a portal. It's like a portal of truth now, that in order for these people to follow you, they have to go through the same process of truth, because you've done your work. You've told the truth. You're not carrying anybody else's bullshit. So they're not going to be able to get through that portal and come to you and try to put things back onto you. And you're going to be like, no. You need to grow up. You need to mature. You need to start taking responsibility for your life, instead of bringing it onto me. You need to manage your own boundaries. You need to manage your life and stop expecting me to manage your boundaries. Stop expecting me to manage your life and make you happy. There we go. So this is what I'm feeling, is that people are talking about you because you've proved people wrong. You are shattering through, I'm feeling like bursting through judgments that were put on you by your collective judgments, prophetic words like you'll never amount to anything, and now you're bursting through this. Your work, your confidence, your sword, your spirit, your power, your expansion, your consciousness, whatever you're doing, your creativity, you've burst through. Not only have you burst through, but you're coming into a lot of wealth, inner wealth. This could be wisdom. Because of your experiences now, you know these things. You don't just know them, you know them because you lived them. And that's why these people can't really come at you because, ooh, interesting. They can't really, I feel like some people want to fuck you up and some people are really proud of you. And the ones that want to fuck you up can't because they can't access you. They can't access you because they know that you're going to make them eat their words. Oh man, you can't. That's what the Bible means by being blameless, is because you know yourself. And these people don't. They want you to hold their life, hold the reins of their life, you know? Okay, yes, there we are. Oh my gosh, the Chariot. So whatever's happening here, you are progressing forward, and that's what I saw, Christ passing right through the middle of a crowd. And everyone's talking and murmuring, no, 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 look at them, what the hell, who do they think they are? But nobody dares stopping you as you're passing right through the crowd, and this is all symbolic, maybe it's literal, I don't know, but you're passing right through a bunch of people that are all like, you know, watching you pass through, and people are like, what makes this person so great? But nobody's stopping you. Nobody's, because they know. They know you know. So yes, absolutely, you have victory again. Victory. Victory in the past, victory in the present. This is victory. Not only that, the two sphinxes there under the Chariot. Sphinxes are an occult symbol of power. So whatever you've got in you and developed in you with your magician's sword, by leaving behind, and the truth you told about yourself, I'm seeing this also like the Six of Swords, you coming out of the land of the dead. Yeah, totally. And the Seven of Swords, you know yourself. You know yourself. You, how do I say this? Like, you have a relationship with your own self-deception. You understand how it kept you in denial and blind until you were ready to see your own bullshit. Now you know exactly who you are, and you also know who you're not. And I feel like the power you emanate is felt by the people around you, and that's why there's a lot of talking and murmuring. All right, but it's not stopping you. It's not stopping you. You're coming straight out, and it's casting someone else into a Ten of Swords. Your victory is someone else's Ten of Swords. What the hell is that? Oh, geez, are you kidding me? Why do people... Yeah, your victory is their disaster. This isn't your disaster. This is their disaster. Yeah, oh my gosh, you're dealing with manipulative people. They fucking know they can't approach you. They know they can't approach you. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I feel like Queen of Swords, heads are gonna come off, you know, like, don't, if you can't finish what you start, little flock, don't even go there. Don't even. What is the closing door, Creator? What is completion? What is the closing door? What is completion? Strength. Leo energy, fire energy, strength. Strength, beautiful. Oop, okay. Yeah, oh my gosh. For some of you, this has already happened. Oh my gosh. You know, that's what I mean. I feel like my channel is like the higher dimensions of tarot, and whoever comes into my channel, you guys are shamans in your own right. In your own right. Whatever you've gone through, you have earned a lot of power in your own right. So what's happening here? The change that's coming in is a closing door. Some sort of cycle within your life is completing that has to do with these people, whoever they are, a job, a family, old friends, I don't know. But you're coming through, a cycle is closing. Yeah, a cycle is definitely closing. You're in your strength. You're also in your power, very much in your power. You're looking at the past with loving compassion, very nurturing energy. You're not angry at the past anymore. You're looking at the past with love, compassion, patience, even though you know that you can't interfere with their contract. I feel like whoever you've left behind, whoever you had to close the contract with, I feel like these people, yeah, like I said, you were never enough. So of course they're not going to come and ask you for help. They're not going to come and ask you for help because they never did then, and they're not going to now, like in the future. But you still hold very much loving compassion for them, but you're not going to interfere with their cycles, with their challenges, unless they ask you. If they come and ask you for help, then possibility, maybe, I don't know. I can't say that you will or you won't, because the next card is you're walking away. You're walking away from very manipulative energy. Octopus are predators to start. They're very intelligent. They're not bad, but they're just like predators. But this, I'm feeling, is very manipulative, predatorial energy, and you're walking away from manipulative, predatorial energy. And this octopus is facing the past. So this is the energy diagnosing the past that it sees and walking away from it. Not only that, but you can mirror this. Yes, you can mirror this. I'm just hearing in scripture, you will be wise as serpents, but harmless as doves. Wisdom comes from doing. So wise as serpents means you know what it means. You know what it's like to be your own predator. You know what it's like to be, you know, manipulative yourself. That's what protected you when you were living unconsciously. Absolutely. Well, now you're aware. Now you employ much higher vibrations that you operate through. You don't need to manipulate anymore, but you're certainly aware of manipulation when it's around you. You can smell it coming a mile away. Okay. And that's what I'm feeling, is there's going to be, and you're walking away. Okay, hold on. You're facing the future. And because you're reflecting manipulative energy, I'm feeling, because octopus can, they're like rabbits. They can camouflage themselves to make them look like their environment. So what I'm seeing is you're camouflaging, you're aware that there's predatory, manipulative energy coming towards you. Okay? You can see this, and you are walking away from it. There's an opportunity coming towards you that you are walking away from. That's yes, absolutely. So I feel like there's somebody from your past that is going, and this is like a test. This is like a final test again. Some sort of situation is going to arise because you're facing the past so compassionately, so lovingly. Somebody from your past is going to think it's okay to approach you in the same old way, but you're seeing them. And this is a guinea pig, this guinea pig energy. So guinea pigs are often used as test subjects in like science labs. And we're in a great big giant classroom here. So I'm feeling like somebody is going to come in the form of a guinea pig to test you, to see if they can approach you. To see if they can approach you. And the overall reading, and you are not having it because you've got the Eight of Cups here. So you're walking away from this energy. I feel like you're going to diagnose this energy because you're looking right at it. You're looking right at okay, there's two layers of this. Somebody from the past is going to be coming towards you. You can see it, you can feel the energy, you know it's a predator when you're walking away. You're going to meet them with their own reflection, and you're not going to entertain whatever this is. It's a guinea pig energy. Somebody's just testing you, and that's what the test is. You're going to pass a test. With this pass of a test is a brand new opportunity coming in. So this Ace of Pentacles has two meanings. The first meaning is somebody from the past is going to be approaching you, thinking it's safe to approach you, and they're going to get taught a lesson. The second meaning this card is that because you passed that test, the Creator is going to be bringing you in a beautiful opportunity. And guinea pigs multiply. They're like rabbits. They multiply. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm feeling like this could have to do with the increase of your thank you, Creator. That's why there is two meanings. There's a spiral here on the rock. The spiral on the rock, we live in a spiral galaxy. When you put opposites together, you get a spiral. Okay? Spirals are often indicative of cosmic unending evolution. They're also indicative of conflict. So whoever this person is in the past, see this spiral in the stone. Whoever conflict this was with you was a conflict that was never resolved and that is unresolvable because this person they can't pass through this portal that you passed through by telling the truth. They cannot approach you because you will detect their bullshit. And that's what I'm feeling is you're going to see this person's bullshit and know this is regarding this, whatever this was, unresolved conflict with this person, and you're not having it. You're not interested in entertaining any kind of deceptive offers from anybody that does not have your best interest. And I feel like you're going to smell out a bunch of bullshit and say, no, thank you. Very touched. Thank you for considering me for the position, for the gift, for this, for that. But no, thank you. You know, it's interesting. Ram Dass, I don't know why they're saying this, but Ram Dass, or why the Creator's bringing this in, but they want me to say this. When Ram Dass was born to a very wealthy family, and his father was the owner of a railroad, and he was a lawyer, a successful lawyer, so he had a lot of money. And when his father died, Ram Dass did not accept the inheritance, and it was millions. It was a lot of money. And his guru had told him, you had done so much work clearing out the karmic ancestry that you were born into. Why would you pick up that torch again and carry? Because it's not just money. What you're taking is not just money. So whether this is somebody from the family offering you money, I feel like you're going to be, no, thank you. Absolutely not. No, thank you for considering me. It's a very kind gesture. I thank you so much, but I feel like you know, whoever you are, you're very aware of the subtler energies that most people aren't, because you are the shaman, you're master, you're coming into mastery. Ahukin was a Polynesian shaman who traveled the world by day as himself, and at night he traveled as a jaguar. You're coming into mastery. So you're aware of the subtle energies, you're aware of the deceptive energies. Yes, the Six of Pentacles, very, very generous you will be with your energy. When you get through this test, you're going to be given a lot. You're going to be poured into, because this is a closing door. You're passing a test. It's like the creator's asking you one more time, are you sure you're done with this energy? Like this is the final stop. This is the last stop before we go in. It's like you're on a train. It's just like last stop. Familiar spirit, exit here. The last stop. This is the last chance to get off the train here before we go into new territory. And there won't be another stop for miles down the road. So either you get out now or you commit, you know, and I'm feeling like you're like, nope, I'm not getting off. I'm committing. Let's go, you know, and that's exactly what's happening, because you have victory for the third time. For the third time. Absolutely victory. Seven of Wands, beautiful. Three of Wands, you were one hell of a force to be reckoned with. Five of Wands in reverse, you are avoiding conflict. No thank you, I don't want to fight, I don't want anything, I'm just chameleon. What did I say about the octopus? About the octopus, chameleon, you can shape shift in order to protect yourself. Whether you use an invisibility spell or not, and that's a real thing. That's a real thing. That's just not a Harry Potter thing. You know, everything she writes in the book of Harry Potter is all true. They're all real spells. They're all real things. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay, these two cards are together, because you're avoiding conflict and you've come into a place of acceptance, but whoever you're dealing with is overstressed and overburdened that they can no longer affect you, because you're the hermit. You're the hermit. Okay, let's stop there. Oops. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's pull an Isis card, because this is such a powerful reading. I'm going to pull an Isis card. Creator, what is your final word? What is your final word? Oh, I can feel something coming. I can feel it coming. What is your final word? Sovereign, sovereignty, sovereignty. You are sovereign. This, by the way, is 825 hertz, which is also known as the God frequency. Okay, Creator. Oh, pillar of light. Descent of the star. Descent of the star of Isis. Descent of the star of Isis. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Pillar of light. Pillar of light. Pillar of light. Here we are. Okay. Beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you are being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of the divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and into expression. Beautiful. Beloved initiate. Oh, initiate. Yes, initiate. Of course you are. You're not, this is your, I'm not talking to like a beginner. I'm not talking to a novice, that's for sure. Beloved initiate, you are called to allow more divine energy and light to emanate from your body to help build your light body so that love and healing of the cosmic feminine energies of the star of Isis can descend through you, offering healing light and assistance to humanity and setting your heart and soul on fire with divine love and passion. You have like victory, victory, victory in all three piles, plus the shamanic energy. So absolutely, you are of a higher dimension because you know all of your lower dimensions. You know all your bullshit, all your lies, all your own manipulatives. And that's why when you see it coming, you can name it and oh man, beautiful. It is suggested that you first build and strengthen your natural pillar of light within your energy body, like building a broadband cable so that you can receive energy transmissions into your being more easily. Without such preparation, it would be like trying to run high voltage electricity through wires that were not equipped to handle it. Some fire and damage would occur and the practice would not be safe or sensible. Interesting. Pillar of light. Interesting. Creator, do you want me to talk about that? The pillar of light is the energy tube of pure white light that connects the soul star chakra above your head and the east star chakra beneath your feet. The star of Isis will descend from above your soul star chakra, pouring in grace, light, and healing power until it eventually flows like a river into your earth star chakra, blessing the earth through your body. So the soul star chakra, I think they're talking about is Kether, and that is above the head. That's not even in the body. And then the earth chakra is called Malkuth, and that represents thy kingdom, thy manifest kingdom, meaning thy kingdom, but also thy kingdom, okay? The star of Isis, also known as Sirius, rests in a state of bliss joy and has a soul presence of heart, great strength, and stunning spiritual light. This is the consciousness seeking to manifest more fully in service through you now, beloved initiate. You are becoming more and more ready to sustain high vibrations. If you pulled the Oracle Lady of the Stars as well, then you are encouraged. Oracle, the Lady of the Stars. Okay, well, we haven't, so we're not even going to go there. Okay, so absolutely, you are being asked to strengthen your body, strengthen your astral body, strengthen the astral body. So you can find exercises on the internet about how to do that, about strengthening the astral body, and that's up to you to find this out. So maybe ask, operators are standing by. All you need to do is ask. One of the exercises, they keep telling me to say it. So one of the exercises that's coming online is the middle pillar. And the middle pillar is hermetics. It's originated in hermetics. You can find that on the internet also, and how to do that exercise, okay? Start small, because you're bringing in high voltage. You're not only bringing in the names 5 of the 72 names of God into your body. So that's high voltage energy as it is. You're also breathing in the chi of the universe. Okay, so start small, let your body get used to the astral light, and you will take on more. You'll be able to take on more. It's just like bodybuilding. Okay? You got to get on heavier and heavier and more intense practices. Okay? So that's what this is. The creator's using you as a conduit. All right, I'm going to leave this reading here, you guys. You guys take care. Thank you so much for trusting me with this reading. Thank you to also Creator for trusting me with this reading. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Alrighty, bye. If you resonated with this reading, perhaps you will like this reading.